How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another cast of The Lord of the Rings, The Battle for Middle-earth 2, The Rise of the Witch King, patch 2.2, version 7. I am your caster, Farron, and today's matchup will be a 4 versus 4 on the map Staddle. So spawning over here in the northwest, the southern northwest spot is going to be GreatPrinc as Elves. His support player, the allies who support, is going to be Grieven as Elves as well. Across the way on the other side of their team's half of the map is going to be Striker spawning in as men as support, and then he is supporting men is going to be DreamScape. Their opponent on the southern side of the map, it is going to be spawning in as men, it's going to be 8Ballz, TM. I managed to get the trademark in there. His support player is going to be Isengard as Bauer. We call him the Bauer. And then their opponent, or their allies on the other side of their half of the map are going to be Stupid and Ugly, spawning in as Isengard. So we got 2 Isengard support players. And then he is supporting Dwarves, and it is going to be Music spawning in as that. I can see the name Music getting rather confusing in this game. In a game with music at all. So it looks like GreatPrinc is going to be going for a barrack start, your typical standard Elven start. Grieven going for the same start as well, but he's getting pikes coming out, whereas GreatPrinc is going to be getting archers out. I think I'm just going to call him Great, make it easier on me. Their ally Striker has gone for the standard Men of the West start, putting up 3 farms and then a barracks next to that farm, as well as the player he's supporting is going to be DreamScape. He's going to be doing the exact same thing. Now the Men of the West in the South has gone for it might be the same strategy, I might have missed it, but he's gotten some pikes out, some Rohan peasants or spearmen coming out to go creep. His support player, it is going to be Bauer. He has gone for a Warg Pit, whereas the other Isengard support, who is Stupid and Ugly, has not gone for the Warg Pit. He's gone for the standard Urk Pit start. And there's going to be Music going for the standard Hall of Warriors start. Although his mineshaft is a little farther away from the fortress there, might want to put a little closer. Maybe wants that 100%, but it's not very necessary. And you could easily get that positioning of the Hall of Warriors in the mineshaft fairly easily without putting the mineshaft so far away from your fort. So you got some Gondor soldiers coming out for, excuse me, I have to check the names on these, for DreamScape. And they're going to miss the warg packs of, I was thinking it's Bauer, yes. Music positioning, letting them know about the cave troll there. Not sure what this was, maybe he wanted to get the in there, but he puts his mineshaft facing the wrong way. Here come the Gondorian soldiers from, DreamScape, and they're going to start working down a farm from Bauer there. Great is going to be working on these pikes from, these names. Stupid and Ugly. Stupid and Ugly looking to creep this cave troll, but he's having to retreat far because of Great there. Great now trying to creep this troll. He's going to succeed after taking out. Actually, he takes minimal damage, I believe it looks like, with his phalanx battalion. However, his guardians do take a lot of hits there. And like under soldiers for Striker, I believe. Is it Striker? It is Striker. Ground soldiers for Striker, 3 battalions coming out now. They just took the inn on their side of the map, and he has also taken the outpost as well as creep the wargler there. He's got his archery range up. He's not producing any archers though. Here comes an engagement though. The warg riders of Bauer now trampled. Is that Grieven? No, that's DreamScape. My bad. The Gondorian archers of DreamScape. He did have some archers out, but they just got trampled by the warg riders. Good start by Bauer there, getting the cavalry support. Not seeing anyone else go for cav support in this game. Here comes Stupid and Ugly's Urukai, and now here comes more wargs. The archers are picking them off. They did do a little bit of a turnaround, but the archers pick off enough of them to make it not high damage to the battalion there. But there is 8Ballz, that's quite a sizable force here. An archer battalion, 2 Rohan peasants, and 2 soldiers there. And with that Creebane there, I believe there's a Creebane, yes, there's no goblins in the map. The Creebane there is a buff on them, and oh, there is that. I will mention that. There's a Creebane on there, so it will debuff the troops, but there is, however, a buff, and the Creebane now will despawn. And it looks like the 2 Men of the West players in the northeast side of the map have gotten a marketplace up somewhere. And yes, it's over there behind Striker's base there. So that will give them a boost, as all Men of the West players do benefit from it. There's the Warg Riders and army of Bauer and 8Ballz grouping up there. Apparently they were ready to go. They want to go in here and get this engagement taken care of. There's a Battalion Rangers now out for 8Ballz. He's level 2 archery range. So not going to level 3 to fire arrows yet. It would be a little early though, as it's only 5 minutes into the game. I haven't paid much attention over here. It's been my fault. Here's some dwarves coming and trying to take out this position from the elves. They've been camping out here, trying to use their statue there to get some buff on it. But 8Ballz, or excuse me, Music and Stupid and Ugly are going to come in and pick off most of the forces there, and are going to be able to finish taking down this heroic statue. Now I'm going to get in the middle. I haven't seen Grieven. Finally, Grieven coming into play. He's got 3 battalion of archers, I believe, here. 3 or 4 battalions there. Some pikes there to stop the cab, but the pikes are way out of position. If the cab were to come in, it would just be able to just swipe along the backside there. However, I do not see any cavalry coming out at the moment, and none being produced for Bauer there. Bauer actually does not have a whole lot on the field. He does have a lumber mill up, so that's good for him. And he has an Uruk pit up as well, as we saw from all the Urukai and pikemen and crossbows. Here comes Stupid Ugly. He's gotten the clan standing, the level 2. He has level 2 as he has gotten his Wildman axe throwers coming out now. Here comes the Galadrim though from Striker there. Galadrim, a very powerful unit, is they're a in unit, very cheap. They're elite archers, and they also have swords on them. AM are coming out for DreamScape. Stable's now out for DreamScape. There's a lot going on here. You got 8Ballz and Bauer trying to push it on this force here. There is not much in the way of melee. If they can't protect those archers, the archers might just fall there. As there are 2 battalions of rangers here, and a battalion of Gondor archers. And there's the bear just running, loping away from the fight. As Grieven over here does engage the Wildman axe throwers of Stupid and Ugly, and does manage to take them out without losing much of his troops. Stupid and Ugly now in full retreat with his pikes there. Stupid and Ugly did manage to take the signal fire there to keep the troll, but it looks like, excuse me, I'm forgetting names again. But it looks like that GreatPrinc, that is right. Great is going to be taking that signal fire. He's got quite a large force of archers here. No pikes though. Is he producing any pikes? He is producing 1 Mithril Sentry, but he's got no pikes. So if Bauer were to get his Warg Riders over there, they would just devastate that line there. And the Battle Wagon actually from Music does devastate the line. It will take very minimal damage from these archers, as those are very tanky units. Now it looks like 8Ballz army is in retreat, or at least pulling back strategically. There are rangers now out for Striker there, as well as Galadrim. He's got a Boromir out, level 1 though. I see another hero in the field. There's a Grieven does have a Haldir, level 3. On level 6 he gets leadership, so he's not really a early game support hero. He's more of a, he levels up. He's a late game support hero. He does have the golden arrow though at level 10, but that is level 10. It does take a while to get there. There is a Faramir out for DreamScape. He is level 1. At level 2 he will get the fear, and in version 7 it does cause, or the wounding arrow does cause fear in all units. 8Ballz is mentioning this army here, letting him know that he is engaged, he is moving forward, but there is quite a large army from Striker coming in to engage. Over here on the west side, you have the Dwarven Guardians engaging the Faithful Sentries and the archers there. Some hobbits now out for Music there, but there's some Mirkwood archers from Grieven now hiding in the trees over here, sniping off everything. As Haldir comes in and try and pick up some levels. There's another battle wagon out there for Music. There's engagement in the middle as the Warg Riders of Bauer now look to go trample, but there's nothing much to trample there. There's going to be an arrow volley or long shot going down from the Athenian Rangers from, 8Ballz, but it's going to miss there. Now a lot of axe throwers out, quite a large force here, and Grieven might want to get his Haldir out of there, because he is quite in danger there. However, the battle wagon does run into the pikes there, and is taken out quite easily. Haldir will get away. He will treat this large force here of Mithril Sentries and archers healing up at this forward position there. Not many wells there to help replenish forces. There is, it looks like a Horn of Gondor, I think, because there is a Boromir down there. Yes, there is a level 2. He did use his Horn of Gondor to cause fear, as his cab is not able to run away from the pikes there. And this right here is all caused by fear from the Horn of Gondor over there. The Rohirrim from DreamScape here, now engaging actually some pikes there, and going to lose about half the battalion there pretty much. You got the Warg Riders of Bauer now healing up at the well from 8Ballz, quite a good play there, as the Forces of Darkness do not have any way to heal their cavalry up. There's now an Arwen out for Grieven, level 2, chasing on the alerts of Stupid and Ugly is level 2 as well. There's a large force of Dwarves here, and a Brand now out for Music. Almost level 2 who get the Slam Shot, and we all know that Slam Shot is quite useful, if it's, well, quite satisfying if it's not terribly useful in some places. There was a Mine Shaft going down on the backside, behind the Elves, not on top of the Elves though. You would think it would have been good to go on top of the Elves. But it goes behind the Elves to go and maybe go for a flank, but they get targeted down and don't do a whole lot there. Not sure what that was about. There's been so much going on, I haven't had a chance to look at the powers yet real quick. Yeah, let's do it when we can, while we can. So we got a bunch of stuff over here. They're keeping this troll. They're going to go for that signal fire. They actually already got the signal fire. I'm impressed. But for 8Ballz, he's got his level 10 power points. There's level 5, and he's got 10 power points, 2,532 out of 585. He's command point capped. You got the Palantir for Stupid and Ugly over here. He's got 8 power points, 262, 300, and 304 out of 625. So he has plenty of room left to build. You got a level 5 rallying call for DreamScape over here. Over here. Let's keep an eye on this thing while we're doing this. Level 4 power points, so not as many power points as other players. 600 and 464 out of 500, so he's almost command point capped too there. Music, the Dwarves here. He has got he's got a 5 and a 10. Rallying call and undermine. 2 power points, 600, 400, 500. He's going up quite fast actually. 272 out of 600. He has plenty of room. This cavalry army now doing quite a lot of damage. 3 battalions out as well as Amir. They're going to take out these Warg Riders quite quickly, I would believe. Grieven the Elves up here. He's got 11 power points, 2 5s, rallying call on Elven Wood, 544, and 6.3 out of 885. He's got quite a large force of Merkwoods here, actually, Grieven does, and Lorian Archers there, 11 power points now. Bauer now has 1,854, 2 5s, and 4 power points, 533 and 675. A Horn of Gondor going down, and then an arrow volley right in the back of Striker's forces there. It's going to be quite devastating. A Gandalf now out for Striker there. Oh, and he is going to get right up on that line. So satisfying to watch. Almost level 4 just from that. Here comes, however, Bauer with a Saruman coming in to flank on Grieven here. He's doing a lot of damage. Back to what we were doing. So Bauer here looks like he's command point capped. Or, no, he's not capped. He's got 100 left about. So you have 660. And you got Striker. There's also alerts out for Bauer. I did not see this. So he's level 3 now, 3.5. Cav army of, DreamScape is becoming quite powerful actually. Striker has got 2 5s, rallying call and heal, 7 power points, almost 700, or almost 800, 593 out of 785, so he's got plenty of room still. Great has got 5 power point, and 9 power points to go. 700 and 354 out of 680, he's got plenty of room. So you got, a lot of them are command point capped at some points. You got them using all the farm space and such, but they're still command point capped, so maybe they could start putting some more statues, some more bad farms in somewhere. There's the fear from the Saruman, or excuse me, the Faramir of from DreamScape there, and he does target down Saruman. He's trying to take out the Saruman here. Gandalf the Striker is level 4. He can even mount. He can chase down this Saruman. But there's the Boromir of Striker almost level 5, trying to hunt down that Saruman. Saruman might want to use his fireball to knock him back. There's actually going to be Lurch Cripple Shot over there to cripple him down. There's the Cav Riders, the Warg Riders, not doing a whole lot of damage there. Oh, and Boromir now out Boromir of 8Ballz own out now. It takes on the Faramir of DreamScape there, and is level 4 now, and he's getting close to using his horn again. The list is now out for Stupid and Ugly. Lots of axe throwers. Try and counter this archer spam. There's a tower up in the middle. Great does not want to lose the middle there. And this is a quite large buffed army from Grieven here. He's looking to go in and maybe do a lot of damage. Stupid and Ugly, doesn't have a whole lot there. He just has his alerts there at his base. So if Grieven can get into the base there, he can do a lot of damage. And here is Stupid Ugly now retreating to his base as he realizes how open it is. You got the level 3 Forge Works for music here with the Iron Heels Catapults and the Flaming Shot upgrade. You don't see any fire arrows for 8Ballz here, but there is a Gandalf of 8Ballz out now out. He's got siege out as well. No flaming shots though. It'd be nice to see the flaming shots as they're trebuchet ships until they get the flaming shots on them. Nice job by Great there, saving a level 3 Lorien Archer battalion there. There's an Ent Summon. It would be... Oh, it'll see a lot of that over there. And there's the Ent Summon going down the fort, as well as this large army. It's upgraded, actually. Did not see that they got upgrades. Grieven has upgrades. He has Ent Summon. He's looking to end stupid and ugly over here. Here in engagement, it's going to easily be a victory for Striker, as Bauer has his troops overextended and just a large force of archers just takes them out, along with some tower guards. However, I did not see that there is going to be Iron Hills catapults. They got a flaming shot, so they can two-shot the Ents there. And that's going to be the Ent Summon down. Will the army, though, survive? The army will go in and take out the catapults, I believe, there. I don't know if they're going to be able to take out the fortress. They take out the siege works, though. Oh, excuse me. There we go, saying excuse me again. That Gandalf from 8Ballz has not done a whole damage. There's a Cav army, once again, from... DreamScape there. It is stunned, however, burp there, by the Horn of Gondor. Oh, lots of burps there. Well, I just ate my breakfast, so wait a minute. There's that Ent, now working on something else, but the Horn of Gondor from 8Ballz does stun the army of DreamScape's Cav army. And then the Lightning Sword and the Wizard Blast does so much damage. Here comes 8Ballz coming in to save the fort of Stupid and Ugly. And Stupid and Ugly's fort is probably going to survive. The Ent is going to go down soon. It does not have much time either. It's not going to take out the fort. However, Stupid and Ugly will lose his... The word will come to me. His clan setting. There is now the Aragorn of Striker out, as well as a Dom Bombadil Summon. We heard that one going down. A Sharku now out for Bauer. He's got level 1. Level 5 Saruman for Bauer. However, here comes the Tom Bombadil. He's going to knock him over. He's not going to pick off much there. Saruman is level 4 for Bauer. Here's the Cav army. Going to hunt down Boromir here, looking to maybe end him. Get that pick off. However, there is a Gandalf coming in. He does not want to risk getting that Wizard Blast. But he does take it right to the face. And Boromir's gonna, maybe, is he gonna survive? I don't know. You got Éomer and Theoden chasing him down, and the Cav still is alive. It might just get this. Here's Grieven moving around the base of Stupid and Ugly. Stupid and Ugly's throwing up emergency towers all around his fort there. Does that Grieven have one banner carrier for the Mirkwood Archer still surviving in the base there? There's the Undermine going down. Once again, I'm not sure what music is doing here. He's not using the Undermine to hurt the troops, which they would devastate these Mirkwoods. They would just end them right there. But he's using them behind them, and they're just going to get picked off as they get out of the mine. Aragorn's not level 2 for Striker there. He's got some... Bauer here has got some Cav. Over here we have... DreamScape has got Ithilien Rangers. Does he have fire arrows? He does not have a level 3 or fire arrows. I would expect, though, that 8Ballz has gotten the fire arrows this time, and actually he is not. But he does have the level 2 Siege Workshop is looking to get the flaming shots back. And here is the buffed army from 8Ballz and Bauer looking to push on Striker's army here. Striker does have fire arrows, though, in his forces. And here comes the Cav army from, DreamScape. It's got upgrades all over them. Grieven's got quite a large army here, so we got a lot of large armies upgraded moving around this map here. Stupid and Ugly is looking to try and just recoup from those losses as Grieven took out all of his production in his base. He does still have the one siege workshop that we apparently can't select with our hand in the base of music there, but I don't know if that's going to be enough to keep him alive. He is getting some siege out, I believe. He is getting a ballista out, but against a force like this, I don't know if it's going to be able to do much, as that is a lot of Mithlond sentries. Lorien Archers with upgrades, Mithlonds with upgrades, the Mirkwoods with upgrades. Just an engagement there. I don't know if Muse is going to be able to survive this side either. There's the Gandalf of Striker is pinned down. A long shot or arrow volleys, both arrow volleys from 8Ballz and is it 8Ballz? I don't know actually whose that one is, but that one is clearly going to be 8Ballz arrow volley right there. It looks like, actually, from that we looked at right there, there's the Cav army from, DreamScape running around. It's kind of damaged. It needs to get some more units in there. Maybe a Coda or something. He's got an upgrade in the fortress. It looks like it was the banner carrier, the banners. don't see anything else on there. And here's Grieven's army going to take out the base of music. Everything maybe but the fortress, I believe. Saruman from Stupid and Ugly now out, level 1, but he's taking lots of magic damage from the Silver Thorns. I believe they do reduce magic damage. And now Glorfin now trying to chase him down. He will, I believe, get away. The Gimli is now out actually for music there. Level 2, he does use a sleep attack on those Merc Archers, but doesn't do enough damage. Here is Saruman trying to stealth in the trees or maybe get away. The southern side is getting really pressured a lot here. The siege from 8Ballz is going to start taking some damage there as it's getting attacked by the tower guards out of position. Faramir out for TV Striker. I have no idea what that noise was. Maybe it was Aemir there. There is now an Eowyn out, but Gandalf from 8Ballz charges right into some tower guards upgrade, but he does not. DreamScape does not target them down. And it looks like Music and Stupid and Ugly have both lost all production in their base, and it doesn't look like they're building any either. I wonder what they're doing. Here's some Noldors out. For a moment I thought they were Galadriels with upgrades. There's Noldors now out for Great here, and that is going to be the last production building of, last production structure of Music going down. An engagement over on the east side, around this little town here, it's not really going to be able to survive, as it is half of the building is military buildings. You got some Grieven coming in now to start doing some damage to the southern side as it tries to retreat. However, there's going to be a very nice fireball, point blank range into 2 battalions there. It's going to take out all but a little bit. And actually, does Saruman deal splash damage? I did not know he dealt AoE. The Cav army from DreamScape there, now running in. There's a bunch of pikes there, but they want to take out those ballistas there. They're going to take them out, I think. But at what cost? They charged right into the middle of the army of pikes there. Not even sure the heroes might survive this one. There's more siege. Cav raiders coming out. Axe throwers. It's a lot there. Aragorn now level 2, 4 striker. Faramir level 4, he can mount. Boromir level 5, super provides leadership. And Gandalf for striker is now level 7. He uses his Starry Light quite recently. Alert's now back out, or is out for 8Ballz. Or actually, it looks like Bauer quit out. I did not realize that. Bauer has quit out, and now 8Ballz has control of both his support player and his own team, or his own faction. So he has to fight this battle on his own. I don't know if he can manage to do this. There is however, the Gandalf of Bauer, or 8Ballz, going out. He's going to put his lightning sword on the archer line there. He's going to take out quite a few, but not really going to do much damage there. He's taking a lot of damage now. Gandalf of 8Ballz will, I believe, fall. And that's 420 resources to Eowyn. There is Music. I believe he did fall out. I missed that. And Stupid and Ugly has been defeated as well. So Music, I believe, quit out. Did Music quit out? I believe he did. And then Stupid and Ugly quits out. It leaves the game. So Stupid and then now it's just up to 8Ballz to just quit out. He destroys his own fortress. I believe he's just on the way to just quitting the game himself. Or maybe I was mistaken. Maybe the fortress did go down. It did go down. He did not quit it out. There's a level 5 Ent over there. That Ent is on incredibly low health. I'm surprised it is still alive. Now we got 8Ballz over on this side, trying to win, maybe take out DreamScape here, but he is nowhere near. He's not even across the halfway marker with his force there. And now Coda out. They take a fireball. Tomato alerts now for 8Ballz. What will that do? The Coda are taken out. And it looks like DreamScape is actually losing this engagement here. But for how much longer is this going to matter as Grieven now comes in with a ginormous force. I use that word quite lovely, I know. There's a Sunflare going down on 8Ballz forces, and there's a bunch of Mithlon sentries and archers coming in. The old fortress of Bauer is going to go down soon. More archers coming in from Great. Great also coming in with his Noldors and his Ents and his Legolas. And there's an Arwen now. She's level 9. She can use her Flood ability. There's the base of Bauer about to go down. And I don't think the base of 8Ballz is going to survive any longer. As Haldir and some Mithlon sentries now work down this clan setting, leaving this home all alone. Not to be bothered by those annoying wild men, I guess. A Cloud Break going down. I think it's actually by 8Ballz. Although there is a few battalions that are not affected by it. Level 5 though, probably. Yes, they are level 5. I forgot about the level 5 fear immunity. And here comes the Cav army. Not doing very much. Some Elven Wood going down the fortress here. Catapult's trying to take out some of these archers here. There's going to be Saruman using his lightning strike. He's going to take out quite a lot there, actually. Most of the Cav army is gone now. And here comes Striker with his upgraded Galadrim and Tower Guard force, along with Grieven and his ally GreatPrinc are going to come in on the southern side, and they're just going to easily take care of this fortress here, even with all its upgrades. This level 5 battalion of Tower Guards is going to go down soon, I believe. Although it's still alive, it's not getting targeted down. But now you have, Glorfindel out for Great. Level 1, they just came out. Elrond now out, I believe, too. Level 1. Here's a Hobbit summon going down. There's an arrow volley dropping on the middle of those forces there, but there's an Ent summon going on the fort. The fort is at less than half health. Arrow volley taking out some of those forces there. But again, that fort is just going to go down way too fast with the combined forces of all 4 opponents here. There was a marker that went up for 8Ballz, but it did not do him as much help as there was only 1 Man of the West players. The more Man of the West players, the more benefit you get from the marketplace, because every Man of the West player benefits from the marketplace. And that rock goes right into the middle of his Mithlons, but it doesn't matter. A Horn of Gondor, maybe? Sounds like it, or a Spear Throw. But I think 8Ballz is done for here. That is going to be the game. I wonder if those Ents from... They did survive. The very low health Ent from Great there does survive. And actually, 8Ballz is still alive. How is he still alive? I am not sure. Perhaps there is a sneaky Urk pit in the top corner next to the outpost. Is he producing anything out of it, or is he just not aware that it's there? I think he's just not aware that it's there, as it was probably put there by Bauer. He's not producing, so I think he has 23,000 resources. If he was just given more time, he could easily come back, but he can't. Why am I so far down? There we go. But I'm not sure why he's not going to leave this building. He's not producing anything out of it. He's not doing anything. He just has so many resources not doing anything, so he must be ready to just let them win. Has he told them where that is? I'm not sure. But the Ivory Towers do alert the opponents, his opponents, as to where it is, and they do hunt it down. He does destroy it, and that will be the GG right there. That was a really good game. Kind of a lot of going on in that game. I wasn't able to keep up as much with the powers and the resources and command points, but I really enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoy the cast I'm putting out. Trying to do a lot of variety as far as games go. I've been doing a lot of 1v1s and 2v2s there recently, as I do realize that 1v1s and 2v2s are very, I would say they're very good to watch as far as learning goes. Whereas 4v4s and 3v3s, I would say they're more based towards, the enjoyment of the game as far as its variety of how you can get all the units and all the powers and everything. Didn't see any 25 power points in that game though, as I don't think it went on long enough. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next one.